Hey you guys, I hope you're all doing very well. So I'm going to do a video today that I haven't done in such a long time. I'm basically going to apply my makeup as I do every single day. It's kind of like my everyday makeup tutorial, but I'm going to do a chatty one. I can't remember the last time I did a chatty makeup tutorial. Normally I just do them quite fast and upbeat to some nice music, but today I just thought I'd catch up with you guys. Show you some of my favourite products at the moment that I'm using in my makeup regime, and yeah. It's just a nice excuse for a little chat. Let's get straight into the tutorial, shall we? Right, fringe is out of the way. I also realised this is my first makeup routine since coming off Roaccutane, so this is my bare skin at the moment. So happy with it. Why are you not focusing? This is my focus face that you don't normally see in normal tutorials. Focus! So this is my skin. I'm going to use a really light base today. I'm going to use something that I've been loving recently. It is the Kiehls Actively Correcting and Beautifying BB Cream with Vitamin C. This is basically like a moisturiser, but it has a tint in it, and it's really nice and light and easy to wear, especially in the summer months. I'm going to buff it into my skin with this. It's a brush from Look Good Feel Better, and I absolutely love it. It's just the perfect kind of shape for a foundation brush. And I'm just gonna buff that all the way in. I just really like this foundation, especially because I've just come off of Roaccutane. My skin's still a little bit on the dry side, so lots of moisturiser does no harm. Oh, it's weird sitting here and just applying my makeup and not listening to anything. Normally when I film makeup tutorials I have a podcast on in the background, so I can like have some entertainment of my own whilst I'm making entertainment for you guys. And then when I normally do my makeup every day as well, like just getting ready to go out, I listen to a podcast as well. So yeah, it's weird doing this in silence. Oh, maybe that could be a series. I do my makeup whilst listening to a true crime podcast and I say my thoughts on it at the same time. What do you think? Terrible idea. I'm going to go into eyes now. I'm going to admit my eyebrows are terrible at the moment. I really need to get them done. I haven't had them done in like 2 months or something ridiculous. So I'm using my Too Faced Eyeshadow Insurance Primer. I really like it. I mean, it's not as good as the Urban Decay Primer Potion, but I like how it evens like the tone of my eyelids out because they are quite thin and veiny, I guess. For eyeshadow, I'm going to be using this palette, which I picked up from Sephora. It is the Colourful Nude to Neutral palette, and I just love the colours in it. So I'm going to use this light one as a base all over my eye, just with an eyeshadow brush. It doesn't really have any colour, but I like knowing that something else is down before we put some darker shades on, so they blend a little bit more easily. Then I'm going to take this middle one, just start building a little bit of smoke. You guys know I love my smoky eyes. It just makes me feel like me, makes me feel myself. If I don't have my smoky eyes on, then I feel a bit naked and I don't feel as confident, so that's why I do it. It might be a bit too much for someone else's everyday makeup, but it's what I like to do. Even when I worked full time, I still did this makeup every single day. Also, I used to do this makeup or buy it differently when I was in uni, and one day I didn't. I was like, you know what, I'm going to embrace my natural look. And I went into class and a guy I really fancied at uni was like, are you okay, you look ill? And I was like, oh god, I'm not ill, I just haven't worn as much eyeliner. So after that I was like, yeah, I'm definitely never doing that again. So now I'm taking a bit more of the darker one and I'm just building that up in the outer crease. This is quite haphazard, I guess. I don't know how much you're going to learn from this apart from my favourite products. Do normal people zoom in this much when they're doing a chatty makeup tutorial? Maybe I should zoom out a bit. Okay, I'm going to curl my eyelashes. I think these ones are from the Body Shop. And now I'm going to apply my eyeliner, my liquid eyeliner. I have been using the Too Faced, I think it's called the Sketch Marker, for so long now, but it's just run out, so like even the writing's like come off it completely. So I'm not going to use this. I'm actually going to try something different today, so this might be a little bit of a first impressions as well. But I'm going to try the Kat Von D tattoo liner. I've heard so much about it. I'm really excited to try it for the first time. First thoughts, packaging is beautiful. Okay. Not too shabby. Okay, I should tell you now that I have recently changed the way I do my flick on my eyeliner. I used to do it, because I always heard, like, in makeup tutorials, people were like, end the flick so that it's pointing up towards the end of your eyebrow, and I used to do that, and people always used to comment on my videos being like, your eyeliner is so wrong, and looking back at pictures it was pretty terrible. So I've worked out a new way to do it, and it's so much better. It makes my eyelids look so much better. So basically I just draw a line. That sounds so stupid. I just literally like draw a straight line where my eye ends. I bet I'm gonna do it wrong now. Oh, I've done it wrong. Okay, ignore that. I'm gonna come back to that one in a sec. There we go. Much better. I've got to say, this isn't as pigmented as I thought it would be. The Too Faced one is really black when you apply it, but this one I feel is a little bit see-through. Maybe I haven't shaken it. Do I need to shake it? That's a bit better. Maybe that was my fault. I'm going to apply my eyeliner to my waterlines. I'm using my Sleek Makeup Twist Up Eye Pencil in the shade Midnight, which is black. And I'm going to apply it to my bottom waterline as well. Now I'm going to apply some of these shades underneath my lower lash line, just to build up some smoke. And I've got this on a pencil brush. My eyebrows are really annoying me too, so I'm going to fill them in now. My eyeshadow is not done, I just want to fill my eyebrows in because they look disgusting. These videos are so much harder to film than it looks. I feel so much pressure to do my makeup nicely today. I'm using the Benefit Goof Proof brow pencil just to fill them in. They do need doing so bad. I should also say that I'm not a makeup artist, so please don't judge me on my makeup application skills. Give them a comb through. I'm also going to take some of the black eyeshadow from this palette, and I'm going to draw that over the top of my liquid eyeliner. I've liked doing this recently because I feel like it adds a little bit more of a smokiness to the look, and it helps it stay in place even longer. I'm not doing it like massively, but just a tiny bit, just kind of softens it up. And I'm just taking some of the black underneath, kind of just to mimic the shape. Looks too much now, but once mascara's on it will be fine. For mascara recently I've been using the Ciate Wonderwand mascara. It's just a small sample of it, but I really like it. I would buy the full size of this mascara. It really elongates my lashes without making them clumpy, which is important. Right, so mascara is now done. I'm going to apply my favourite concealer. I really love this concealer so much. I've been through a couple now. It's the Nars Radiant Creaming Concealer, and I am going to apply that under my eyes. This is the bit where it transforms and gets serious. Down my nose, a little bit on my forehead, chin, and then I've still got some acne scarring, which is really annoying. So I'm just going to apply that there as well. And then I just blend that all out with my finger. Pat it in. Don't like drag it in, just pat it. Much better. Oh, I feel so good now I've got concealer on. I'm going to do a little bit of contouring now before I go back into my eyeshadow. It needs finishing a little bit more, but I'm going to contour. I'm going to be using the Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics Cream Colour Concentrate in the shade John Doe. I absolutely love this. The packaging is absolutely fallen apart, but it's such a good colour for pale skin. And I'm taking my Real Techniques Duo Fibre eyeshadow brush, and I just love this brush for contouring my nose. One stripe down each side of the nose, and then I blend it out. I never used to do this, but it's honestly changed my life. I feel so much better like when I've got just a tiny bit of this colour either side, because I've always been paranoid about the size of my nose. Always, me and my sister both have it. We always have our like arguments about whose nose is bigger. This was like a long time ago, but we still do it a bit now. It's like, it's not too obvious in real life anyway, but it just makes a whole lot of difference. And I'm also taking some of that on a blusher brush, putting that on my cheekbones. Nothing crazy, just a little bit to give me some definition back in. The only thing I don't like about contouring is the fact that it kind of erases what the concealer's done, and you can see my acne scarring again, which is annoying, but at least my skin looks natural, like it doesn't look absolutely cakey. That's why I've been really loving this tinted moisturiser at the moment, because it just Looks like skin, looks natural. A little bit of highlight. I'm using my favourite highlighter ever. It's the Urban Decay powder highlighter in Sin. Oh, it's just so good. It's so beautiful. And I'm just applying that with a Backstage concealer blender. I'm not using it for concealer. Do a little bit on the cheekbones. This highlight is so nice. And then also a tiny bit under my brow bone, just so you get a glimpse of it in the right light. Cupid's bow. I am going to apply some Benefit Gimmie Brow. Just a good thing to do after concealer, just in case you do end up getting some concealer on your brows. As I said, I'm going to go back in with a kind of fluffy eyeshadow brush and just add a tiny bit more of those brown shades to my eye, just in the outer corner. Build up a bit of a smoke. As I said in a recent tutorial, I always go back in with eyeshadow at the end. I know it annoys some people because I tend to go from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next and back again, and that annoys people in my tutorials. But it's just the way I do it. I can't see how much eyeshadow I need until the rest of my face is done. Maybe that means I should leave eyeshadow till last. I don't know. What do you guys do? Oh no. I'm also going to add a tiny bit of that highlight on the pencil brush I use underneath my eye, just in the inner corner, just to bring the look together, like so. I don't always apply blusher, but I'm going to today because it is what I do on like a day I'm actually leaving the house. This is from Zelens and it's called The Blush. It's a really pretty peach. If anyone knows of any colours like this on the high street, let me know because it's so beautiful. I love this blusher just because I think it really like complements my hair at the moment. And then final step is obviously lipstick, and this is my all-time favourite lipstick at the moment. It's from Bare Minerals and it's the shade Kitty, and it's just the most beautiful, beautiful lipstick. Possibly identical to my other favourite ever lipstick, which is called Barely There by Sleek Makeup, which is actually like half the price perhaps, but this one is so nice, really, really moisturising. It's like my lips but better. I've only just started wearing lipstick again now that I'm off Ciate. My lips are still super dry, but we're getting there. This one's alright. I feel like I've missed something. That was far too quick. So this is the finished look. Sorry for the extreme close-up. I just feel really confident and beautiful when I wear this makeup. So I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial and found some new products that you potentially want to try. I really love all the colours of this look and how it complements my skin tone and my hair. It's quite hard finding, I guess, looks that make purple hair look okay. I don't know, because you don't want to look out, you know, blah, blah. If there are any other tutorials you would like to see from me, whether it be makeup or hair or anything, just leave me a comment down below and I'll be sure to get on that. Hope you have a really lovely weekend and I will see you next week.